Living Well is a Lifestyle vlog. I hope you all are doing good today. I do hope you are. What's happening? If you're here on the channel and you're new to me, hello. If you've been here before, welcome back. What's happening? It is Saturday, a lot going on in the world. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you are handling things. How's it going with you? How are you checking in today? And how are you, uh, you know, taking care of that family? Well, God, I've been out walking this morning and it was absolutely beautiful. I have a beautiful team of women that I walk with. This is day number 53 for me, and I'm super excited because it's just been like habit change. It's been life changing. It really has been life changing. My numbers are looking better. Like I haven't gotten like below 100, but one time for my fasting glucose, but it's staying low. It's like 103, 108, somewhere in that range. It just fluctuates depending on how I behave, right? How I am behaving, what I'm putting in my mouth, all the things. So, as my title says, do not put all your eggs in one basket. There are a lot of things going on, you guys. I want you to please, 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 ma'am, please, sir, pay attention to the unfolding as things are unfolding um, that you maintain the ability to continue earning, continue, a lifestyle that will at least feed your family, all the things, because there are right many people here who are completely internet dependent on their entire livelihood. Their entire income is wrapped up on this here internet. And we've been seeing a lot of the cyber stuff that's going on. I'm sorry that you are upset, but there's so much going on. There's cyber attacks everywhere, and but we've been warning you about that. We've been warning folks about this for a long time, right? I have been at the forefront of the internet since they laid the fiber optics back when I was in Philadelphia. Yes, PhD. Oh, anyway, I knew then that there was an advancement of this coming, but the revelations of the scriptures is here. The uh, unfortunate, that many will feel it in ways that they didn't hope to, because they didn't follow the order of have 7 streams of income, all but you 8. All but you 8, have 8 if you can, but many people are internet dependent, and that's why I say do not put all your eggs in one basket. Go ahead and begin to think about traditional ways of earning, that maybe people just don't do anymore. People decided, have you ever heard of people just moved away from things that used to be done another way, and then there are many people who are looking for those individuals. They're looking for the people who will do the traditional thing because they don't want to lean into forward movement of the internet, and so it's just really so important that you develop some different streams, because the internet is being attacked. Over the last couple of days, 31 cities, I think it's been 31 cities that were impacted by cyber attacks. And we know that there will be lots more because we are in the middle of a y'all know. So I'm just saying, I just really, really want you all to begin to think about, Not putting all your eggs in one basket. Because if your family and your bills are contingent upon what you make through this internet, that's a problem. It's a problem. You have to make sure that you not only have access to the people who follow you, you want to make sure that you are developing your mail list so that you can email. You want to make sure that you have hard copies of everything. You want to make sure that you are downloading all of your downloading all of your anything on your drive, download it onto an external drive. You want to not wait until it's not there anymore. You don't want to wait until it's not there anymore because um, you might lose everything. And I'm talking to me because I'm working on that daily. But I just truly believe that we have to build safety nets. We have to build the safety nets for ourselves and our families right now, and find your gifts. The gift that will keep you in the market, the gift that will keep you earning. Because we you are building the possibilities. Get prepared. Be prepared for anything. Like, be prepared for anything. Yesterday, my granddaughter and I, we went out. We did car camping yesterday, and it was fun. It let me know that there were still some other things that I needed to do to have to be able to camp effectively. There were some things I could get rid of that I didn't need to have to worry about. But for the most part, to be camp ready, to be able to have, a little stove or something you can pop out, or to be able to sleep if you get caught in traffic or stuck somewhere, or an emergency happens and you can't make it back home. There's ways to do that. And so that was an exciting journey for us yesterday. We just kind of went and had bought some lunch and went to the waterfront, and just about maybe 20-30 miles away. And we went down there, opened the back of the trunk, opened the back of the hatch, and we had lunch right out of the car. We had chairs, we had tables, we were able to just set up, for ourselves right there. It's car camping, literally car camping. You just pull up to a park, or pull up, to the waterfront, or pull up, anywhere, and just pop out and have a good time, right? One of the things that got me was, as soon as we got to the waterfront, we had to go to the bathroom. And I had just taken my toilet out of my car because I have a um, portable toilet. And then we had to ride around trying to find a bathroom because they said no public restrooms. And my baby had to go to the bathroom, but we did what we needed to do. We found a public bathroom. It was a ways away, but we did find one. So that's the kind of stuff that you say to yourself, if you're in an emergent situation, what will you do, right? So, but I know the title of this video is "Don't Put All Your Eggs in One Basket." This is what I'm saying too. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. You might have a home, right? But what if something happens to that home? You might have a camper, but what if you can't pull the camper? What if something falls on it, right? You may have a truck and you can live out of it. You can actually sleep out of it. Sleep out of it, just like people sleep out of cars. So, but SUVs are much more readily kind of like a van experience. But what if you only had your go bag, a black bag? So what I'm saying to you is you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. You just want to make sure that each source has the ability to care for you, right? All the way down as you minimize all the way down what that looks like for you. Your basic needs. What are your basic needs? What has to be met? What has to be met for your survival, right? So you want to be thinking about that to make sure that you are setting up good systems. Good systems. Like I think about I think about these things all the time. Like they don't like consume me, but I do think about them. Y'all want to see my baby chicks this morning? They are right here, sitting right here with me. And just like when I say don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, if you got chickens, you could if you are able to, they supply eggs, but maybe you can get some quail that supply meat. But look at my babies. Look at them looking at y'all. Look at there. Eyes wide open. Hey there. Hey, Fluffy. Hi. I know you don't want to be touched, but we got to be friends. We have to be friends. Nobody wants to come. Say hello. Say hello. Hi there. Hi, TV Clips. Uh-oh. All right. Nobody else want any love? Come here, Reds. I don't know which one I just had, but uh-oh. We flying. Y'all, what you flying? You flying? Yes, you flying. I see you. Look at this one. Oh, you bold. Look at you. Look at this one. Uh-oh. He flew right out of my hand. I got you. But this time I'm gonna hold your feathers, okay? Yeah, this time I'm gonna hold your feathers. So if you again, are interested, looking at your setup, you want to make sure that you never put all of your eggs. You got water on you. Let's see. Look at there. Never put all your eggs in one basket. So I have a set of hens, but as they get older, look at this one, a peck. As they get older, they will stop laying. They will stop laying eggs. So you have to have a succession method. Succession, just like you grow food, you have to have a succession method for your eggs, your food source. And we raise these the chickens just for eggs because it's protein no matter what, right? Whether it's eggs or look at here. Okay. But those are my babies getting around. I made this little place for them to live in until they get bigger. But I'm already starting to plan right now because they get big really quickly. So you have to work quickly with them because they get teenage. They have to come out of here once they start um, flying around. You know, they'll start flying around. But I'm gonna clip their wings. I learned a lot from the old set. From my first set of chickens, I learned a lot, and so I'm gonna clip their wings though because I don't want them to, fly the cuckoos, fly the nest, right? They're handsome, or they're beautiful. And so I built this. This is just a little crate on wheels. But what I did was I put this covering, I made this covering, and I cut the top out of it. And I put in a hard wire net, and I used those ties. And then I put this mesh over top of it to keep the flies out because I bring them outside and just let them hang out in the air so they hang out and understand and feel and get to know the elements. So, um, so that was important. But they are doing so good. So we're just sitting out today. They're just sitting out getting some fresh air along with their mama. Yeah. But anyway, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Be thinking about, all the things, like all the way down. Like you won't probably get it all right, and we don't always. But I believe uh, that we have to peel back the onion. We have to peel back the onion to see what else, or answer the question, but what else can I do? How else can I secure my family? But my reason for opening this live was simply because I don't want you to put all your eggs in one basket, especially those of you who are working on the internet. Cyber attacks will happen. They will happen. And I am about to get real sleepy, so I'm going to get off of this live, and maybe I'll just go take a nap or something. Grab some water. But anyway, I love you all with the love of Christ. Please, 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 ma'am, please, sir. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.